Hello everybody, my name is Arya
And my name is Alice.
from Bach Bros Studio, and today we are going to meet with Mr. Aaron Cuny, who is the founder and CEO of AI for Equity.
So with that, let us welcome Mr. Cuny.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you having me here. I'm looking forward to talking with you.
Yeah, thank you for making the time to meet with us today.
Sure.
What exactly does AI for Equity do, and what made you interested in starting it?
Sure. So I've spent my career in education. I worked as a teacher and as a school leader. I co-founded a charter school in Washington, D.C. that I led for a while. And a couple of years ago, I got excited about AI. I started thinking about all of the implications for schools and thought about what role that I could play to help schools out. And so we launched this nonprofit just about 2 years ago to really support and convene school leaders all across the country around AI. So really, we're looking to build capacity in our leaders to be really smart decision makers about AI, to think about what it means for the adult work streams, the teachers, the operation leaders, the talent leaders. What does it mean for those adults in the school building? And what are the implications of AI for students, both the tools that they're using, but also what they are learning about, because AI is going to change the sorts of things that students are going to need to be successful in the future. So that's our story and essentially the work that we focus on.
Wow, cool. So, what role do you think technology and AI plays in today's education, especially in regards in removing the equity gap?
So what a great question. My fear is that AI is going to be something that exacerbates the equity gap. So if we don't have school leaders who understand the technology, understand the implications of the technology, and are smart decision makers, both about how to capitalize on the opportunity, but then also how to manage the risks. If we don't have school leaders who are prepared to lead smartly around AI, then we're not going to see the staff in their buildings making the right decisions. And if our school networks that are serving kids furthest from opportunity are not leading in the right way on AI, then I think we'll see what has happened historically, which is so often historically the technologies have been most leveraged by the most privileged in our society. And so we're concerned that if the right folks leading schools serving kids furthest from opportunity aren't in a position to lead well, then AI could actually make the equity gap even worse. But if we support those leaders and put them in a position to think about how are they leveraging the technology to get kids better feedback, how are they leveraging the technology to more efficiently get their work done so it can happen cheaper, then if we support those leaders and position them to be good decision makers around AI, then AI could be something that could actually reduce the equity gap.
So you think that AI can make harmful decisions, but if you support the school leaders, AI can be a benefit still?
I think so much of the implications of AI will be a function of what we choose to do with it as people. And so there's all sorts of harms that can come from artificial intelligence. But if we as people, the three of us and your dad, if the leaders in our schools are informed consumers of the technology, and if we're the ones that are building with AI, we can choose to leverage it in a way that makes the world a better place.
Wow.
What advice would you give to kids when it comes to using technology and AI in today's world?
Yeah, I think first, we want kids talking with adults about how they're using the technology. I think students just exploring and having conversations with adults about what they can trust, where they might want to verify information, where is that information coming from, what's the data that, it sounds like you guys are pretty smart about AI, and so you know that so much of the output that we get from an AI tool is a function of the data that's gone into it. So how can we question that data source or interrogate it to know, is this an answer that we can trust? So I think students should be talking with adults about the technology. They should be learning about where does it come from, and they should be exploring and using the technology and figuring out how they can become better critical consumers of the technology.
Wow. Thank you so much, and we loved having this exciting conversation with you.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Sure.
And thank you all for joining us today. At Bach Bros Studio, we are on a mission to provide the access and application of complex research to the general public so that everybody can benefit from these valuable research findings. And hopefully, we can bridge the equity gap in education. We recently started giving seminars to students at New York City public schools, where we encourage them that with technology, a growth mindset, and grit, anybody can achieve their goals and become successful. And we invite you all to see what we are doing by visiting our website at www.bachbrosstudio.com and following us on all of our social media channels at Bach Bros Studio. Thank you again for having us, and bye!